Hello and welcome to Cass's Cards. I am Cass and these are my cards. So today is Sunday, November 5th. It is daylight savings in the United States. Perhaps you got an extra hour of sleep. Perhaps you woke up an hour earlier like I did. So, yeah, the moon is currently in Leo. So let's go ahead. Get these cards shuffled, shall we? If you're here, welcome. This is my plain Jane tarot card reading. It doesn't matter where your sun, moon, rising, or any other planet was at the time of your birth. If you are here, there will be messages for you. That being said, take the messages with a grain of salt. Take what fits for you. Leave the rest behind. All right, God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what messages do we have today for November 5th, 2023? What messages do we have for today, please? Thank you. Are you feeling down about something? And happiness is just the other direction. Thinking about your past, thinking about a past situation. Okay, thank you. Got 5 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and Temperance. The Divine's asking you to look the other direction right now, to leave your past where you left it, leave your past behind. It did play a critical part in your life at the time when you needed it to help you grow, to help you to become more emotionally stable, to learn the lessons that needed to be learned. But now it's time to turn the other cheek, leave the past where it was left, and look at what is filling your cup. You have 2 cups right behind you. Those are full. You have love, you have respect, you have appreciation if you just simply turn the other direction. You know, this guy is choosing to stay in a dark place. He's choosing to continue to stew on, you know, the things that have hurt him, the negative thoughts, the negative emotions. He's choosing to stay depressed, to keep his mind and his heart where it always was, what caused him hurt, what caused him pain. It's up to you to turn around, to do something about it, to bring yourself change. 5s are about change. You got to make the choice if you want to see changes in your life. What are you going to choose? Are you going to choose to stay where you've always been, crying over spilt milk? Or are you going to turn around? Recognize all the things that bring you love and joy and happiness in your life. You have so much, because the second you do turn around, you're going to recognize how much you really do truly have. You have 9 cups. You're sitting really, really blissfully right now. I mean, look at the amount of abundance you have. You have your family, you have your friends, you have your community. Maybe you have your work family, maybe you have your church family. You have respect, you have happiness, you have love, you have abundance. If you have a roof over your head right now, if you have a device you're watching this on right now, you are abundant. If you have electricity right now, if you have a temperature controlled running faucet with warm and cold water, you are abundant right now. If you have a stove to cook on, if you have food in your refrigerator, you are abundant right now. Recognize those things. Be happy about what you have. And more will continue to follow. You have big dreams. You're walking towards them. You've decided this is what you want to do with yourself, with your life. You've made the choice to move forward. Don't look back. Looking back is just going to hinder you. These experiences that you've had have taught you to grow, have taught you the lessons you need to learn in order to move forward on this new path, on this new journey. You are now in control of your life. Stay grounded, stay focused. Keep moving in the direction of happiness. Making this choice is making you happy. The angels are there for you, guiding you along the way, helping you to create this abundance that you're seeking right now, that you're walking towards. You're staying grounded, you're going with the flow of things, you're welcoming in with patience and gratitude. You're alchemizing things. This angel's protecting you right now. This angel is telling you to continue to walk that path towards the sun, towards the light. It will be a long journey, but it will be worth it. You're being blessed. What other messages do we need to hear today? Thank you. What other messages do we need to know for today, November 5th? Do I have? I do. Look at that. Didn't even recognize it. Had one flip right up there. Thank you. You need to slow down. If you try to rush into these things, you're just going to create anxiety for yourself. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. Thank you. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords in the reversed. You know, it's one thing if you're walking this journey, moving onward, moving forward, don't rush into anything. Don't get smart about it. And I mean like smart ass, smart aleck. Okay? Don't just be all talk and no action. If you want things to come in for you, you gotta slow down. Not rush into things. And really put your thinking cap on right now. Really think things through. Don't let power and control get to your head, because you recognize you're moving in the right direction. You're going after your happiness. You're going after your goals and dreams and aspirations. You've decided. The angels are here to help you, to protect you, to guide you along the way. But that's nothing to be cocky about. Don't try to manipulate things to go your way. It's just going to do nothing but create anxiety, keep you up at night, thinking about what your next move should be, making you feel bad, keeping you in a dark space, giving you analysis paralysis, overanalyzing, overthinking, just giving you more depression, more anxiety. There's absolutely no need to rush. You know, a lot of the times, right before something good happens, you have to go through the storm. You have to open your eyes and recognize maybe there are still some things to heal. You can leave this ugly situation and all these emotions behind you, but you need to make sure you heal them first. That's why this angel's here to remind you. You still have some internal work to do on yourself first. Once you recognize that, once you feel the feelings, once you recognize the darkness, once you gather your emotions, once you really think things through, recognize the lessons that come with this pain and this agony, this previous programming that you're trying to debunk, you will come in victorious. You will feel on top of the world. You will feel like you are riding your high horse into victory. You will recognize it. You've learned the lessons. You've grown. You will be recognized. You will be honored. You will stay in control. Sometimes it's not until we release all control and hand our issues to the divine and ask, just ask, what is causing me all this pain and anxiety? What are these emotions and feelings I need to heal that keep hindering me, that keep hurting me? Help me to heal. You have to ask. That will bring victory. That will bring success. That will get you moving forward in the direction of change, of love, of making the right choice, of ending the old you, ending the old cycle, and moving forward, having fresh new beginnings. Starting fresh, starting over again. You have to let go. It is time to let go and let God. And it doesn't matter what you believe in. If we're here, we're all spiritual people. I would like to believe we're all spiritual people. It doesn't matter if you believe in God, if you believe in the universe, if you believe in source, whatever the higher power is. It's telling you you need to end things. You need to leave things in the past. You need to heal and really sit in the dark sit in those emotions. Yes, you need to leave them behind, but you have to look at them. You have to recognize them. You have to dig real deep. Dig deep to figure out where they're coming from. Cleanse your chakras. Go within, do the work, and end things once and for all. Because right around the corner is a new life, a fresh new start waiting for you. Recognize and love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love another person. You can't truly, genuinely love others. You can act all day long and say, oh, love, 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 love. But if there's not true depth and feeling behind that, and all it is words, you have some healing to do. Let's go ahead and see what the Shaman's Dream Oracle has to say. If you're still here with me, thank you very much for sticking around to this point. I hope you're hearing some messages you need to hear today. If you want to go ahead, show me some love by liking, subscribing, leaving me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what message do we need to hear from the Shaman's Dream? What message do we need to hear today, November 5th, 2023? Thank you from the Shaman's Dream. Thank you. All right, we've already got 3 cards that fell out. I've got a couple in my lap here. Got Beloved, Radical Acceptance, Dust Devil, Moving Out of Stagnation, and the Fool's Embrace, Transmuting Pain. 2, 15, and 22 might mean something. Got 3 2s there, 2, 2, 2. Time to move forward. Time to get going. Time to make a choice. With those 2s. All right, let's go ahead and read the Beloved, Radical Acceptance. The object of affection, radical acceptance, loving what is. When the beloved appears, it requires 100% of your heart, body, and soul. Don't try to squeeze the beloved into your schedule. Drop the busyness and receive the one you have been waiting for. Know that this card comes as a mirror to show you the divine within and invite your radical acceptance of everything you consider beautiful or ugly in your being. The beloved may not be a person at all. It might be a business venture, a project, or an adventure calling for your full attention. Love it, let it light you up, and give it your all. Surrender to this truth and know that you are gaining a passport to bliss, even when it feels that you are being consumed by the fire of the beloved. Do not hold back or be afraid, for you will emerge transformed. Surrender is the key. Allow yourself to be loved. Usher the harsh critic out the door and shut your eyes and ears to the judgment of others who have not been ignited by the divine blaze consuming you. For they will only attempt to douse your fire and leave you choking on the smoke. Be careful you are not seduced by false promises or falling prey to your extraordinary ability to sabotage your dreams and desires. Sink with and sink into your heart and trust your sense of what is true, and you will know what to do. The true beloved is never false. Every gift proffered is valuable. Recognize the many faces of the beloved and welcome them into your heart. you'll be so glad you did. You have to recognize both sides of the light and the dark and open your heart. Be willing, be welcoming. It's the only thing that will push you forward. Then we've got number 15, Dust Devil. Embrace the chaos. Trust in the process, moving out of stagnation. The presence of the Dust Devil causes a ruckus. Some people are afraid of his chaotic nature, believing that he comes to intentionally stir things up. The truth is, you can't expect this dream ally to behave, to bring niceness, to be clean. His power is in the mess he creates, and he calls for you to engage in the full cyclone of life. He represents two aspects to you now. The winds in your outer life appearing to throw you off course, where you assume the world is coming at, or happening to you, and the winds that churn inside you, with the dust devil arising from your dreamscape to help you escape your invisible chains shackling you to a barren desert. Stop asking for things to be perfect. Awkward, messy, conflicted, exuberant, and wild is how you shift. Trust this process. The dust devil knows what you need, when you need it. Once things settle, you will see the gleaming jewels awaiting your discovery, the wisdom awaiting integration. Gotta look at the emotions. You gotta look at the messy stuff. You gotta feel the feels. Feel the pain, feel the anxiety. Live through the storm. Weather the storm. Because at the end of the storm comes a beautiful rainbow. Number 22, Fools and